Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to be installing a carbon fibre and suede steering wheel wrap on my Golf. My steering wheel's got a few marks here and there, so I thought that'd be a nice way to cover it up. But it basically just goes over the top and you have to sew it. You have to cross stitch it all the way around, basically like this one, but you do it with this that goes on top. I've never sewn in my life before, maybe once as a kid, so it'll be quite interesting to see how long it takes. But yeah, so this is the box it came in. You obviously got the wrap. You can choose different types. I got the one with the red center stripe, carbon fiber, suede, and then the red stitching. And then you also get a tool here to like tuck the wrap inside these points here. There, and at the bottom you get some double-sided tape. Now with this, you're supposed to put it like on the inside everywhere along the two edges like that, and then when you put it over, it will like stick on. But after watching some other videos, I don't think that's a good idea. It might like leave sticky residue and stuff if you ever want to remove it. So although it'll make it harder to sew, we're gonna leave that out. Alright, so you also get the thread as well in the same colour and 2 needles. So you get quite a bit of thread actually. They've given 2 spools, I guess you can call it. I don't know. So yeah. Also, if you're wondering why that is off, is because I'm in the process of wrapping it. I've done this side. I just wanted to see how it would look in carbon fibre. I think I'm going to keep it. I want to see how that will look with this and see if it like matches when it's on. But yeah. Alright, so the first things first, what you want to do is just give your steering wheel a wipe down quickly. I've just used a tissue to like brush it off. It is not sticking to it, so it won't really matter, but if there's any like thick debris or anything, make sure you get that all out. And then I'm going to put the camera somewhere and see if we can get a good shot. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is sort of just put it on top of the wheel. The bits like this is what is going to face you because of those bits there, and obviously the paddle shifters at the back. So I'm going to have to try and get this on. From what I've seen online, it is a tight fit, but that's good. There we go. And also, from what I've heard, getting it centered is like the key. I guess that's lined up there. So lining it up is key. You want to spend as much time as possible lining it up, because if you mess up the alignment, then the whole thing's going to look really bad. So spend an extra like 5-10 minutes, whatever you need, to make sure it's properly lined up before you continue. Alright, so something I forgot is, I don't know if you can see it, this flap at the back needs to like go there. So it's probably recommended we take the shifter paddles off. And to do that, I don't know if I can get it on camera. To do that, you see that pin right in the middle? We need to get that off. To do that, I've got a selection of tools here. Hopefully this will be thin enough. If not, we'll have to use some pliers to try and get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera and try and take it out. Okay, so this was difficult to record and try and grab, but essentially, wait. Okay, I'm trying to record with one hand and grab it, but essentially you just pull this out. Just give it a twist. There we go. And I think that should just come off now. Ta-da! Okay, so that was easier than I thought. You literally just grab it, pull it out. I use these. Alright, so I think I've managed to get it lined up. I hope. I just want to say I have no instructions with this. Literally didn't come with any, which isn't good, but I think we're as good as we're going to get. What I'm going to try and do now is use this and maybe try and tuck this in, or like start to tuck it in. I'm going to grab the thread and needle. I believe both needles are the same. Hopefully you know how to do this, because I don't. Boom, look at that, like a professional. Double it up like that and then go like to your arm. That should be more than enough to do like one. You're basically going to do it in 3 tries. You're going to do this side, and then the big side. All right, sweet. So we have our needle. Now, what you want to do here is you want to find like the starting point. I've seen some people start from the top here and then just work their way along. I've seen some people start maybe like 4 or 5 in front here, do this bit first and then come back to that bit. What am I going to do? I think I might as well just start from the first bit, if I'm being honest with you. So you want to go in from underneath, first of all, into the first hole. So this one's been a bit messed up. And then you just want to pull it through. There you go. So it's not coming through that side anymore, but it's on the front. The way I'd recommend it is from here to here, go through every single hole. So you want to go up, then you don't want to miss any. Come down, just go through every single one. Once you get to about here, then you can start missing a line and going for it. That would just make sure it's more secure in like the tighter areas. All right, hopefully this close-up's a bit better. So I came through the back here. So it's coming up there. Then once you're here, you want to go to the very first thread and go through it. So now I want to pull it through like this. Oh, this looks like a mess. Oh my God. Why did I do this? And basically you want to just pull it through. I'm going to put the camera back and try and focus here. All of it, start from the very first one and just work your way up. As you can see, I'm about halfway. I need to sort these creases out. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but we're getting there slowly. I mean, it seems to fit nicely. Just tucking it in is the problem. Okay, update. So I almost finished this side and I realized it doesn't line up. Don't know if you can see that. The suede starts there and on this one it starts up there. I managed to tuck it in fairly decently here. However, because of that, that's going to cause a crease up here now. Right there. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to take the whole thing off again and see. Beginning, I made sure the 2 bits were equal there. And now they line up. Kind of. I think this one is still slightly up, but is way better before it came down to like there. And it actually is coming along a lot nicer now. So I think the key is to make sure they're both level, because originally this one was like down there and this one was up. So it was off to a bad start. I just didn't realize that it would, I didn't even think about it lining up there. All right, so it is the day after. I managed to do that corner and then I gave up. No, I didn't give up. It got really dark after spending like 4 hours on it. So here we are today. I've been told online that tucking it in first really helps. So I'm gonna try tuck that in, and then see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be a lot better today. But yeah, I'll update you afterwards. Okay, so quick update. I did this side, but I'm not happy with it. Over here, the stitching just starts to go really weird. I think because it's not aligned properly. So you see here, it's slightly low. Whereas with this side, I managed to get it perfect. I don't know, it looks decent, matches there. I think I'm going to give this bit a go and then see what it looks like, and then I'll come back to this. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to redo this bit again. I think the issue's here. I couldn't get it to be level there, so worst comes to worst, I'll do that bit again. I'm going to leave the thread hanging. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then, yeah, let's try and do this bit. I think I'm just going to do this as far as I can go, and then we'll see. But it's slowly starting to take shape. If you look at the bottom half now, except that bit, like, it's coming together. On to try and do this bit, and I think it's come out okay. So I started off doing like single stitches and then slowly went into miss the line, do it. So the way I'm doing the stitches is, if I'm starting from there, miss one, come in, and now when I go back over, I'll miss that one and go in through that one. Pretty much exactly how they've stitched the original one. Do the same thing basically. Okay, so that took forever. I think today I spent 2 hours on it. I don't know if I'm happy with it overall, I'm not gonna lie. The feel of the Alcantara is amazing. Like, is really nice, so much better than the other one. It feels so much thicker as well. Even the carbon bit, like, it feels nice, but like, I like everything to be perfect, and I know there's issues with this. For example, here the creases are like, they're quite visible there. I know it's minor and it looks worse with the light hitting it. I'll get some shots at night when there's not like bright sunlight hitting it. It doesn't look too bad, but I don't know, it's going to take some getting used to, I think. I still need to tuck in like all these little edges, like finish it off properly. This managed to line up, which was good. I was thinking that wouldn't line up, but I actually managed to do that. But alright, so I'm going to end the video there. I did manage to finish that bit off at the top. I tried to tuck in as much as I could there. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. Like, look, if I put my hand over the thing, it actually looks a lot better. So I'll put in some shots at night time. But yeah, I think the only thing I have left to do actually is finish this bit. This was like the first one I did for practice. I can't bother to redo the whole thing, so I'm just going to add some more thread and tuck that in there and try and get rid of that crease. But for the most part, quite happy with it. I think it looks good. It feels really good. So yeah, it matches the carbon on the door trims that I did the other day as well. Alright, so that is it for the video. That's the final product. If you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like rating. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please subscribe as well if you want to see more Mk7 content.